Hello and welcome to another Franchise Hockey Manager 7 stream. My name is Adam. I'm the community manager of Franchise Hockey. With me, as always, and not pictured on your screen, is FHM producer Jeff. Say hi, Jeff.
Hey, everybody.
And we are back with Swimming in the Deep and 2023-2024 San Jose Sharks season start. Jeff, the last time we came, we finished up doing the entry draft. We did some free agency. And we made a couple of moves. So I'm just going to pull up the transaction log here.
Big one, signing Max Pacioretty as a free agent.
Well, we tried to sign like 5 different guys, but nothing worked out for us.
We started off with McKinnon, and that didn't work out. McKinnon's actually gone to Pittsburgh.
Yes.
So he and the two guys from Cape Breton, him and Crosby playing together.
Yeah, so we tried hard to get him, and then we tried to get... was it Ovechkin, I think? And that didn't work out. So eventually we settled on Max Pacioretty. He's here on a 1-year deal. We picked up a 3rd-round pick, dumping the rights to a guy who's not going to play for us. We made a couple of signings of players.
Junior guys or those free agents?
I think those were draft picks, actually, if I remember right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Were there any young, like,
there was nobody of interest we saw. So we grabbed some guys. We re-signed our number 3 goalie, David Hrenek. Basically, that's where we ended the stream. We'll look over the draft here in a minute. I did a couple things just to kind of clean out because we were getting very close to the 50 contracts limit, which was going to cause an issue. So I dumped Ibergranov and Xavier Bouchard, who are both 2-star guys who weren't going to play for us, for a 3rd-round pick. Noah Gregoire, who's been sitting on the trade block. We got an offer from the Rangers for Oliver Tarstrom. We took it. I flipped him immediately for a 2nd-round pick from Detroit. So we're feeling pretty good about our team overall. Now to look at the draft here, how we did. Going the wrong way. So we made some picks here. We took Cole Miller, who had 73 points in 65 games. We signed him to his entry-level deal at the 18th pick. Then, yes, Lucas Dragovic. We didn't sign him because he's not quite ready.
Yeah.
But 1-star, 3-star potential. We drafted another goalie, Lachlan Gordon, whose name I love. Lachlan, sweet name. Who, hasn't had a great start to the year, playing in 1 game as a 480 or 4.8 goals against and a 668.
Not a great start to his WHL season, but
no.
I hope he does better than that.
Grabbed another forward here, Walker Garbald, 2 points in 1 game already. All right, sweet. And then picked another defenseman, 2-star guy who might turn out to something, not sure. And we took a chance on a Russian guy playing in the KHL. We'll see if he turns into anything, if he becomes free. If not, he might become a trade chip at some point. We traded away a 7th-round pick maybe earlier, so not a big deal. Overall, feel like a pretty good draft. Looking quickly here, we can see we have a fairly strong team here. So we have a number of draft picks too. We got a 1st, 2 seconds, 3 thirds, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. So we're pretty good if we need to try and move a couple draft picks to pick somebody up if we feel like we're missing something. Got some guys who are kind of ready to make that jump. Ozzy Weisenblatt's kind of pushing, getting ready, but I don't think he's here quite yet. Same with Daniel Gushkin.
Might want to bring him up for camp at least.
All right.
Get him into 1 or 2 exhibition games. Same with Kniazev.
I think only if he really gets injured, but we'll see. All right, so we have some guys who are ready, and our goaltending. Oh, good. Our 19-year-old goaltender finally is getting some games in the OHL. That's good. So we have some building blocks here. Our big thing is, so we have 47 guys under contract. We do have a lot of upcoming free agents. Jeff, do you think we should take a stab at re-signing Jake Bean already?
Yeah, worth a shot. He didn't have a great year last year, so if he suddenly improves this year.
So what does he
Except
want?
though he's looking
wants-
for a bridge deal because he's a UFA next season, so he only wants a 1-year deal.
No, on mine, he just wants $3.98 million for 3 years.
Oh, okay. Yeah, grab him then because he's asking for when I'm looking at the save here, he's asking 4.7 for a single year.
All right, so that's
Maybe you got lucky with that.
All right, so we have that. I don't think we need to worry about Max Pacioretty yet. Odze Kopitar is the last year of his deal, so we're going to let him walk.
Carter Berger, you can probably get cheaply on a couple of years extension.
That's a good point. Had 10 points. $890 for 2 years. Yeah, we'll do that without even thinking. Connor Zeru, too. Probably want to try and grab him and get him signed.
Yeah, get the young guys locked in.
He only wants 1.18. So, yep, meet that demand. So he could easily be playing on this team this year or next year. I'll pay him $1 million to play in the minors. Donato, I'm not really worried about. He's only got 35 points last year. Kevin LeBlanc only had 31. I mean, if these guys aren't scoring, we can find other guys to replace them. Nitsev, I guess we should try and get under a contract too. He wants that 1.18 million too. I think we can do that, eh? Or should we not?
Yeah, I think so. It's cheap enough. It's just it's a one-way deal, but yeah, it's not going to hurt us too much cap-wise. I don't.
Well, we could probably move him if we need to.
Yeah.
Other than that, those are kind of the main ones. I mean, Tristan Robbins, we should probably get actually under contract too.
Yeah.
He wants 2.44 million 4 years. That's enough. I wonder if he'd come down.
Does that get him to?
That'll get him to
free. He's still an RFA at the end of that.
All right, he came down to 2.4 straight. Other than that, I think we'll kind of let to see how things shake out here. So our team is pretty straightforward. Everybody's finally healthy, which is good for us. Coming into the year, our owner is not very happy with us, so that's not good because our old owner sold the team, so I'm not sure how long we're going to last. We could actually get fired in the stream.
Yeah, the new guy is not nearly as happy with you as the old guy was. We'll see.
Assistant dress players, because I don't really feel like messing around with this right now. And we're going to have the assistant create lines. All right, so we have Duran, Hurdle, LeBlanc on the first line, Zach Dean, Onze Kopitar, Maxime Almquist on the second line, Donato, Robbins, DeBrusque on the third line.
Yeah, keep in mind this is an exhibition game, so it uses different logic and
Oberg
tends to put guys who, I mean, Pacioretty wouldn't be. If this was a real game, Pacioretty wouldn't be on the fourth line.
Yeah. I'm surprised Almquist got up there on the second line. That's interesting. But I guess he's got a chance.
You may want to change Pacioretty's role. Set up as a power forward. I don't think that's necessarily the best use of him.
All right. Let's look at tactics for Max Pacioretty. Counterattacking forward is 13. Otherwise, he's 12 at a lot of things. Or 2A forward is 13. Sniper is 13. You want him a sniper?
Yeah, I think that might make the most sense.
All right. So we're just going to kind of zoom through some of these games. At least one of our who needs to be assigned numbers. Ozzy Weisenblatt wants 19. Well, he's not going to get it. He's going to be number 91, though. Good old Sergei Fedorov. All right. Sum it out, and we lose our first game 8-3. Oh, jeez.
What? Okay, I guess the Panthers had their A team in.
Players who had a bad game: Wallstad, Pacioretty, Kotkov, Oberg, and Sorokin. Wow.
Did Wallstad start that, or did he? No, he gave up 3 goals, I guess, after coming in.
Yeah, Sorokin started. Wallstad only gave up 3 goals. Yeah.
On 14 shots, yeah.
Oof, oof, oof. That's a bad start. Oh, Zach Dean did have 2 of our 3 goals, though, so that's nice.
Well, one guy showed up.
All right, so Zari's, all of our guys signed their deals, so that's good news. I don't think we have salary cap issues. Yeah, we're at 87.5 million right now. What's the salary cap? I don't even remember. 81.5, yeah, so
yeah.
By the time we cut everybody, we should be fine. All right, game versus Boston here. Sim it out again, and we actually pick up a win 6-3 that time. Jake Bean, Jake DeBrusk. DeBrusk gets a hat trick. Nice. And Zach Dean picks up another one. Perfect.
Yeah, it was kind of a disappointment last year after we got him. Had 90 points a year before for Boston and 55 for us.
Yeah, I think we probably had too much pressure on him.
And I don't think we had him on the first line for a lot of the time.
All right. Game versus Detroit here. Throw Wallstad in. Everybody else is doing okay. We look at changing the lineup after this game, and we pick up another one, 2-1 in Detroit. All right, Hurdle scores and Zach Dean. Zach Dean's just ripping it up to start. I like it.
Might want to send a couple of guys down to junior if we're not going to use them. Donovan, Miller.
Not yet. Not yet.
Or at least get them into a game if we keep them.
Miller just got dressed on the next one. Ratcast in the chat. Hello, Ratcast. How you doing? It's been a while. Yes. How do you guys think Seattle will do in their first year?
Poorly.
I think they will be significantly worse than Vegas will.
Oh, that's that's not a surprise. But I mean,
then again, we thought a couple of years ago
they're going to be at the level of. Well, no, Vegas's team didn't look this bad going into.
Well, again, everybody looked at Vegas and was like, "Oh, they didn't draft. What are they doing all this? This is weird."
But they had Fleury and they had a little bit of scoring. Seattle. I'm glad they're in our division.
Yeah, so I'm not sure how I feel about any of it. I'm 15 wins. No, they'll have more than that. I think they'll be hovering around 500.
No.
I think so. Listen, they get a play.
I'd be surprised if they did that.
Oh, boy, we just got stomped by Detroit. 49 shots to 16. Ooh.
Yeah, Sorokin actually kept it closer than it should have been.
Julian Lutz comes in and scores. So
that wasn't that train wreck in the third period.
Listen,
I'll say period.
Seattle will get a boost from home games, which will make a big deal. They have pretty solid goaltending and a 1-2 punch with Grubauer?
Yeah.
Grubauer and Drieger. And they got some scoring.
Very little. I mean, they got Schwartz. We'll see if Eberle can still do it. He slipped the last couple. Well, he did bounce back 2 years ago, but was back down again last year.
And we shut out Columbus 3-0.
30-something.
Again,
32 now.
I think they're going to be hovering around 500. I don't mean that they'll be over it. And Lutz just got injured. How long is he hurt for? Tender elbow. He's day to day. Well, we're going to put Almquist back in, I guess, for the moment. I think they probably end up hitting around 32 wins. That's my guess. So you can write that down, Redcast, and I'll say 32 wins.
Somewhere in the 20s, I think.
You got to remember they're playing Vancouver like 8 times, so that should be 8 wins.
Sure.
And then they're playing Calgary, so there's another 8 wins.
Maybe if we don't sign Pettersson and Hughes, but other than that.
All right, here's the most important thing that I've been kind of waiting for. Training camp development report. So Joachim Blickfeld up 3, nice. Thomas Bardot up 3. Brandon Coe up 2. Gushkin up to 2.5. I think he was at 2.5 actually, but I could be wrong on that. He's going to have a good AHL year this year.
Actually, no, he was a 2.
Was he? Okay.
And he's a 2.5, I think. Have you got him on the roster now? Did you call him up?
No, he's with the AHL team.
I'd maybe bring him up and get him into a game if he's jumped that far ahead.
All right. Trying to mess everything up here. I see how it is. Hammerlick. He's up to 2 stars. Santeri Hatkata. All right, find some guys. Alan McShane puts up 4 points, but still a long ways to go. Nathan Steos still going. Oh, Giovanni Valetti. There we go. 3 stars. Up 3 and got up to 1.5 stars. That's the jump he needed to make because he was hanging on 1.
Yep, he was 1.
Cal Addison's up to 2.5. Was he at 2.5? Yeah, I think he got up to 2.5 last year.
I think so, yeah.
Armsby.
Yeah, he was.
Armsby, there we go. That keeps going up 2.5. I think he's going to be on this team this year. Because I don't think we can send him down. Jake Beans keep going up. Like it. Carter Berger keeps going up. Oh, Shaka, look at that. Oh, Shaka, yeah. Stamina, fighting, determination, team player, offensive read, hitting. That's what I like, man. 21 points last year. He's prime for more. Zach Dean at 3 stars? I don't think he was at 3 stars, Jeff.
Yeah, he was.
Was he? Okay. Well, yep. He's still improving. Like it.
He got that late last year, I think.
Okay. Jorian Donovan. This was our draft pick. He just improved up to 2 stars. Acceleration, speed, leadership.
Second rounder, wasn't it? Oh, no, that was our first rounder.
Yeah. So he's up to 2.
Was Miller the second rounder? I thought it was the other way around.
I know. You can look at the
transaction. Oh, you got 2 first rounders. Okay. That's right.
Was it? Okay.
They were both first rounders.
Well, I think he might still get sent down, but he's looking more promising. 2 stars. Yeah. Connor Geeky, big jump for him, too. He's going to get sent down, but up stamina, strength, bravery, puck handling, face-offs, 1.5. Hernick keeps moving up. Riley Kidney, okay, up to 2 stars. Kotkov, Kinetsev, Julian Lutz. Okay, still on 1 stars, but plus speed, plus stamina, plus bravery, plus passing, plus puck handling, plus hitting. Like it.
Played in Germany last year. Didn't really do anything at all. I think we have to send him. It looks like we can't loan him back, so he's going to have to go to.
Should we edit him to the CHL team?
Nah, just I think put him in the AHL, or even it might make sense to have him and start him in the ECHL.
Cole Miller jumping big.
Still at 1 star though.
Yeah.
Although he's up showing 4-star potential now. He was 3.5, I think, at the start of the save.
I believe so, yes. So we have lots of guys going up, so I like that. I think that's a pretty good training camp. So let's start looking at this team here. All right, Hrenik's going to go down because we're not sending Wallstat down. Okay, Cole Miller is headed down to Lethbridge. Done. We're going to send him down to the Barracuda, but we'll kind of watch and see how he ends up playing. Jack Matier. We're going to...
He may have trouble playing regularly for the Barracuda because it looks like they've signed a couple of guys, and most of the right wings they've got now are 1.5 stars or better.
Okay, so we're sending Connor Geeky down. Don't want to pick ice. James Swan, 1.5 stars, not quite there. He's going back down to the queue. All right, so we're down to 29 guys in camp. All right, so we're going to have the assistant dress players again. Who did you say you wanted me to make sure got in the game? Was it Gushkin?
Yeah, because he was one that just went up to 2.5 stars.
I had just seen him. Okay, we're going to send Riley Kidney down too, because he's not going to be on this team.
And if LeBlanc leaves this year, he may be the logical replacement there because he's 2.5 and 3-star potential now.
Gushkin. Gushkin doesn't have a number. So we're going to give him number 18. And create lines. All right. Gushkin got thrown on the second line here against Seattle. Summon it out, and we win. Wow, we put the hurt on. Gushkin comes in, gets a goal and assist. Apparently he's happy to be in. First star. 51 shots to 26 for them.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe he makes the team.
Well, we'll start figuring that out here very shortly. All right. Back-to-back games, so we'll switch goalies and throw Wallstad in, and we're going to leave everybody else. And we pick up another win, 4-2. Duran with 2 goals. Nice. Gushkin picks up an assist.
2 assists.
2 assists. Yeah. Apparently he was very happy about finally getting up to the NHL. Interesting.
Did we? No, he hasn't played at all for us yet.
No, he wasn't good enough.
In the AHL.
He wasn't good enough to get here. So we have officially flipped over to October, which means we are pushing towards the start of the season. We're getting guys who need to clear waivers, so that means we need to make some cuts here. Okay, so let's...
Amala, Corner, and Bickfeld wouldn't be a big loss for any of them. I'm not even sure they'll get picked up.
Sorry, who?
Donovan's got to go down.
He stares into the abyss trying to find the players. Yeah, he's going down to Hamilton then. That's the biggest problem with him.
Yep.
So goodbye, Donovan.
And we've kind of got a logjam here at D.
Yeah. Well, we could trade somebody away. Okay, hold on.
Yeah,
Let's give
that's what
this
I'm thinking. I mean, almost.
Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we don't have Merkley in. So who's coming out of the starting lineup as it is? Berger, I guess. For Merkley.
I'm wondering if maybe you should try to put together a big trade to start the season and move somebody out that's higher, or I mean, Ferraro, Knyazov is, I think, still waiver exempt, so he's probably the logical one to send down.
Yeah, I think he has to be. So we could try and get rid of Ferraro.
Yeah.
And that leaves us with 7 defensemen, so that's okay if we get rid of him.
And we do have depth on the farm, too, ready to come up, so.
Okay, I think Kotkov's going down.
I just tried Ferraro, and we get mostly 5th-round picks offered back.
Well, let's hold on here for a second. So if we send... Okay, I think we got to send Ozzy Weisenblatt down to the AHL.
That's fine. Maybe Almquist, too.
Yeah, Almquist is going down to... We can loan him to the SHL.
Okay, yeah, if you want to send him to Sweden for a year, because we do have that. Yeah. There's
let's send Almquist.
A lot of guys on right wing and with the Barracuda right now.
Yeah, let's send him back overseas.
Yeah.
So we have Liam Armsby, who's basically ready to go. And 2.5 stars, and I'd like to get him. Oberg, I guess, is...
How many Fords we got now? 14?
Okay, so we can send Oberg. Okay, we can lend Oberg back too. Should we do that?
No, I think you may want to put him because he's...
He can play all three positions.
What does the Barracuda look like now? Maybe have a look at their lineup. And...
All right. Let's look at their depth chart here.
Okay, Weisblatt and Blickfeld. If we could call him up, we needed to. Kidney. No, I think, yeah, that's worse than I thought it was.
It's what, sorry?
That looks worse than I thought they would be. So maybe send Oberg to them because I think he's gonna be the first call up if somebody gets hurt.
All right.
Him or Weisblatt.
So Oberg we're sending down. All right, so that means we're currently at 23, but I think we got to try and trade Ferraro. So is there somebody who's looking for a defenseman? And wait, which side does he play again? I always forget.
Left.
Or left.
He can play both, but
okay. Let's
stronger left.
Let's send him to Buffalo, who actually were in the playoffs and actually did quite a bit. Yeah, I don't think we're getting that guy. If I ask for a 2nd-round pick, we probably will get that. 1st-round pick is a well-balanced offer.
I don't think they're going to go for that.
All right, I'm going to add the rights to somebody. We'll see what happens. Buffalo Sabres already have 50 players under contract. Are they trying to get rid of anybody? Fitzgerald. Casey Fitzgerald. We'll see what happens. Yeah, the one thing about signing words failing. Max Pacioretty it kind of has log jammed us a bit. But that's okay. We can trade from a position of strength. Hopefully. Interesting player on waivers. Oh, really?
There'll be a whole bunch of them. But I doubt anybody that we want.
Oh, we'll take a quick peek. Kasperi Kapanen is on waivers. Jean-Gabriel Pageau. Okay, Ville Hanola's on waivers. That's interesting.
Yeah, looks like he hasn't really developed that much. He's still stuck at 2.5 stars.
Stuart
And down to 3.5 star potential.
I guess we'd be looking for a forward, wouldn't we? So is there any?
Not sure there's anything there we'd really want.
Achille Thomas?
2 years in the AHL hasn't really produced.
Ah, here we go. How about Morgan Geekie? Reunite the brothers.
Another right wing now. Oh yeah, maybe.
Played center. He's only being paid $890,000.
How many? He's on his last.
He's on 1 year deal, yeah. So
yeah,
coming in as a 13th, 14th forward, that gives us a little bit more depth.
Okay.
Now I lost him and can't find him.
If only you could sort by name.
Yeah, that's crazy. So if I don't remember the guy's name, I've already lost it. Geeky, there we go. You should be super happy to come play with his brother. All right, let's put a claim in on Morgan Geeky. It's a low risk move, I think. Of course, if Buffalo doesn't accept our trade, and they might not, then we might be in a little bit of tougher jam.
Yeah, and he does start with good potential with his brother.
Well, his brother's in the minors right now.
They're good chemistry, rather, not potential.
I figured that's what you meant. All right, here.
Wallstead had a pretty good exhibition season.
He did, especially considering he turned it around after that one terrible game.
Yeah, that one game, too.
All right. And we get Morgan Geeky. And Buffalo says, no way, to our deal.
Yep.
Which isn't a huge surprise. All right, what if you said you only got like 5th rounders when you tried?
And a variety of players, but the draft picks were all 5th rounders.
All right. Fifth rounder from Buffalo, yeah, or from Tampa Bay, not Buffalo. 5th rounder from Florida. 26-year-old Juno Loto, who Winnipeg actually just put on waivers. And so are we in trouble here? Yeah, so maybe I shouldn't have denied that and just take the 5th round pick. I guess we can try and send Morgan Geeky down for right now. If we lose him, it's not the end of the world. All right. So, okay. Interesting players on waivers. Yes. We know. Let's see if we can get it done. Jeff, how do you feel the Canucks will do in this upcoming NHL season?
Ask me again when we know who signed with them.
Assuming their guys sign.
Assuming we get Pedersen and Hughes, cautiously optimistic. Got a good core. Garland seems to have a great attitude going in. So I think we've got two solid first lines. We'll see how the defense does. And we're not bad in goal if we're going to have Demko playing the whole year.
Okay, Buffalo has accepted that deal, so we trade Mario Ferraro on the rights to Ivan Chesnikov, who's playing in the DL, for a second-round pick. I think that's a pretty good deal for us. Yep. Complete trade. All right. So we're going to immediately call Morgan Geekie back up. And let's see here. Couple of trades. All right. NHL season preview does not include us. Ouch. Tampa Bay, Winnipeg, and Vancouver are listed as the top 3 contenders.
Oh, Vancouver hasn't been doing that well in this one.
Interesting. Kind of hurt. All right, so our team.
Somebody in the offseason? Pedersen, got. Oh, they signed Tristan Jarry.
I don't like these lines as they were mixed. Where is his name on here? I'm just not. Duran can play right wing. Okay. Did we have Zach Dean on the right wing last year?
Oh, for a little while, at least, I think.
So how do you feel when you see these pop up as I have moved them so far?
Probably Armsby and put Zeri in the middle on the third line and move Donato up one and Armsby down to the fourth.
Man, I don't want to do that to Armsby. He was our top draft pick. That feels harsh to do to him.
Second rounder.
Was he second? I thought he was our first. No. I'm gonna give this a try.
Okay.
Are you happy with the roles for everybody?
Let's see who's lowish, Zeri and Donato. Just have a quick look at them maybe and see if there's anything they would fit better as.
All right, so tactics.
Doesn't look like it for Zeri and Donato.
Not really.
No, well, you can do a bunch of things well, but no, that's fine the way it is then.
Yeah. All right, we're going to give this a go. And we'll take a look at how our owner feels one more time before the season starts. Even if we get fired, San Jose is going to be set up pretty well. Man, yeah, he is just staying right on red. Boy, game versus Ottawa to start. I'm gonna just play a little bit of this. I can't remember what Ottawa's guys are, and I forget. Oh, right, the bear. That's right. Or dog, or I'm not even sure what that is. 3-2 win. Excellent. Sorokin picks up the win. Oh, we win in actually a shootout even. All right. Galchenyuk scores first for them, but then Hurdle, DeBrusk. And boy, that's a long shootout. Jake DeBrusk scores the game winner in the shootout for us.
And when he shot, oh yeah, it went quite a while.
Oh, 5 rounds. Not the longest I've seen, but not the shortest either.
Yep.
All right, excellent.
Have a look at Pittsburgh. Once they played a game, I want to see what they played already. Have a look at their lines. I'm just curious to see what they're doing with Crosby and McKinnon on the same team. And I think they still got Malkin as well.
All right, let's take a look then. As per Jeff's request, Pittsburgh, Martin Jones in net. Wow, their goaltending sure took a nosedive. Crosby, Malkin, and they got Paul Stastny as another setter. Oh man, that's amazing. Let's see their lines. Gunsel, McKinnon, Legary? I'm not even sure how you say that quite. And then Poulin, Malkin, Luff.
Oh, start with Crosby on the third line.
Wow, yeah. Dumas, and then Cote, Stastny, Smith. Ooh.
Although he did slow down quite a bit. The last guy, he's only had 63 points 2 years ago and 56 last year. So, yeah, he's 36. He's slowing down. They must have him on the point in the power play, though, or somebody, one of the three.
Crosby is on the point for the power play.
Yeah. That's
interesting. All right, so our game then, we flip back here, and we're not going to touch anything. We're just going to sim it out, and we pick up another win, 4-1 win. Jonathan Drouin picks up the game winner. Jake Bean, Drouin, Hurdle, Pacioretty scores an empty net goal. Wow, look at that. Nick Leddy with 100 defensive game rating. Very impressive.
Yeah, blocked a couple of shots, 3 hits.
Jake Bean, superstar, 82 offensive, 92 defensive. That's what I like to see. And overall stats looking pretty good from us. All right, good. Like it. Like it. And Vancouver's at the top of the Pacific. That seems wrong.
Yeah, they were predicted to be.
And all right. Winnipeg puts Philip Chapelik on waivers. At 31 points a year ago. He's had 2 points already to start. Pretty tough go for him.
Yeah, 2.5 stars only, though. He's...
Yep. All right. Dallas. Going to keep simming out, not changing anything yet. And we pick up another one, 3-2. Sorokin can't get hot, apparently, but... Oh, look at that first star there, Jeff.
RSV, yep.
LeBlanc, Dean, and Bean score. All right, 3-0. Like it. Huh. Darnell Nurse is on Dallas. How'd that happen, Jeff?
I will check.
As we continue here.
Item is a free agent, 4 years, 6.3.
All right.
Actually had a pretty good year that was 2 years ago. He was with them last year already.
All right. Must have missed that then. All right. Game versus Boston, which means we're not changing anything other than our goaltender. Wallstack gets his first game on the year. And sending it out, and we lose 3-1. Darn. What happened? Wallstat actually was the second star, so Oh, he gave up 40 shots.
Looks like Bergeron is retired.
I mean, that's not a huge surprise. That's the first game with some guys in the 40. Herto was in the 40s. DeBrusk was in the 40. Donato was in the 40s. Look at that. All the rookies continue to play. Anze Kopitar actually having a bit of a renaissance here. Playing pretty well.
He did run down a lot last season, didn't he? I seem to remember him being fatigued a lot. You want to watch his fatigue number? Oh, tough division to start with 2 undefeated teams still.
That's because they haven't played us yet. And Vancouver wins their first 5 games of the season. Oh. And all right. Yep, we're going to leave everything again. And oh, wow. We get absolutely throttled by Chicago. Wow. 11 to 4.
Geez.
They scored 7 goals before we scored 3 in a row. And then they got up to, oh boy.
They let up on us at that point.
Oof. That is some awful, awful numbers.
Oh, geez, Pullock. Look at the defensive game rating.
Yeah, 13.
Very rarely seen one that low.
Wow. I have no words.
Hurdle is pretty much the only guy who showed up.
That's a type of game that's going to get us fired here as we look at job security. Well, actually, we're all the way up in blue right now, so that's interesting.
Okay, he's happy with us now.
All right, we'll see how long that stays, but
Ian's not so thrilled.
Yeah, all right. DeBrusk is only at 70%. Should we give DeBrusk the night off, maybe? Should I send Kotkov down? Can I send him down?
Yeah, he's waiver exempt, so you might as well.
All right, by the way, that reminds me. Okay, so we're going to grab DeBrusk and replace him with Geeky. And I'll check after we move forward a day. Both of our goalies are tired. Yeah, well, duh. Give up 11 goals. But finally, Sorokin gets a little bit of heat. We win 3-2.
Good bounce back.
We give up 43 shots. Now it's in a shootout.
Oh, shootout. Okay.
Yeah. Geeky actually picks up an assist on the power play coming in for DeBrusk. And we just lost Erik Karlsson for 6 days. All right, so let's replace him with DeBrusk. Karlsson's coming out, and Berger's coming in then. All right. All right, so what I was going to do was check... Was it Lutz we sent down? Yeah, he's only played in 1 game. Okay, we will send him down to Norfolk.
Yeah,
then.
ECHL.
And hopefully he gets in some games there. Oh, Vancouver finally loses. Finally.
Anybody left on down? Washington and Tampa still undefeated? Wow, look at Pittsburgh. That McKinnon signing's not working out so well so far.
Their goaltending is what's killing them. All right. Duran's only at 82, but he should be fine for this game. We'll give Wallstat the game because Sorokin's not at 100 yet. Wallstat 2 games still hasn't won a game yet. Let's see. Come on. And he gets hot, and we pick up the win. He makes 39. Nope, that's not true. He makes 36 saves.
36 saves and 39 shots.
Yes. Jake Bean, Zach Dean, Cale Addison. Gushkin finally gets on the board. Armsby and Thomas Hurdle scores. All right. Taking a quick look again. Shaka, 93 defensive game rating. Nice. Few Reds. Cale Addison, not great, but he's playing out of position. Duran, 48 defensive game rating. And Donato, 48 offensive game rating. Okay.
How long was Carlson hurt for?
6 days.
Okay.
All right. Beans down to Sad. Duran's at 70%. We're going to take him out of the lineup here. And we're going to throw Geeky in. And so we're going to Sorokin in versus Tampa. Can we give Tampa a loss? The answer is no, we cannot. We lose 5-4. Give it a shot. Liam Arnsby, 2 assists for second star, but we can't get it done. Anze Kopitar, Connors, Hurdle, Cale Addison, Max Pacioretty. All right, guys trying, just not getting it done. Geeky coming out and putting Duran back in. Just going to check the stats summary here. So Hurdle has 8 points in 8 games. Duran has 7 points in 7 games. Polak has 7. Arnsby has...
Look
at that. Arnsby has 7 points in 8 games. You want to put him on the 4th line, Jeff. Killing me here. He's outscoring DeBrusque. Outscoring half the team. Trying to bury our best guys. You're trying to get me fired, aren't you?
You don't need help.
I see how it is. Oh, no. Put him down on the 4th line. Bury him down.
Actually, have a look at Barracuda, too, in a sec. I'd like to see who started fast with them. Or slow.
I would assume Ozzy Weisenblatt should be rocking it for them. Interesting player on waivers. Oh, man. Jake Bean's still only at 74%. Come on, Jake Bean. All right, let's see here. Michael Furland. Yep, we don't need him. All right, you wanted to see the standings of the American Hockey League. So the Barracuda are 5-4-1. Hrenik's mad because he's playing in the AHL. Man, we got a lot of angry guys. Thomas Bordeaux's angry. Goglev's angry. Blickfeld.
We're maybe a little overloaded center. I think maybe one of those guys can... McCallum or Ortolo maybe go to the AHL or ECHL.
Blickfeld has 10 points in 8 games.
Yeah, nice start.
McCallum's got 4 points. Sorry, who do you want to send down, you were saying?
Okay, not McCallum then. If he's actually started reasonably well. Who's not playing? Rochette isn't playing.
3 games. All right, we'll try sending him down and upsetting him. That's weird that reset.
Maybe have a quick look at Norfolk too and see how Lutz is doing.
Going down. They haven't won a game yet. They're 0-3-1.
Alewies playing it out in ECHL. 35 years old.
Just grinding, man. Just grinding.
Has lots, 2 games, no points.
Yeah.
Is that Howardchuk's son? Dale Howardchuk's?
I'm not sure. Ben Howardchuk. Yeah, son of Dale Howardchuk. Okay. All right. Not a great start for our minor league teams, but see how it goes. Erik Karlsson is ready for practice. All right, game versus Anaheim. Jake Bean's still only at 89%, but he's going to go through this game. And we shut them out. 1-0. Sorokin's up to 2 fires, finally. Making 44 stops for first overall star. Pollock scores the only goal, assisted by Zach Dean and Connor Zary. Not a great game from us, but not a terrible game.
Bullock off to a great start.
Yet he had a 13 defensive game rating. So let's.
Well, other than that, one incident, he's been making up for it. Karlsson's almost back.
Tied with Calgary for second. Actually, we're better than Calgary, but they have slipped into 5th here for the moment. Let's see if we can win this. Jake Bean still not up to 100%. What's going on, man? Come on. Boom. Goes the dynamite, and we lose. Sorokin, what are you doing, man? Gives up 6 goals.
2-6-1. Wow.
Pollock scores, and then they score 5 straight goals.
4 or 5, yep.
6 straight goals. Wow. What are you doing, man? That hurts. Gushkin had a 34 defensive game rating. But honestly, nobody else is really that terrible. That's kind of on the goalie on that one, it looks like.
Yeah, well, nobody's spectacular, but Bean had a decent game.
Karlsson is ready to return, but not quite yet. All right. We're going to put Wallstead in for this game. And continuing, sending the game out, and we lose 6-4. What? Jan Jenik had 4 assists for them. Ouch. We were up 2-1. They tied it. We took a 3-2 lead. And then still couldn't get it done. Man. And game versus Buffalo. All right. Can we turn our fortunes around? No, we cannot. We give give up 50 shots. Only get 22. For our revenge game, Jake Bean is the only highlight on this team. Boy, that's rough. Rough first month.
Still at 500 at least. I think that's actually better than the first month last year.
Erik Karlsson, he's ready to return.
And not a moment too soon.
Eric Johnson's on waivers.
Looks like he's about done now.
Yeah.
And he's got a $5 million contract.
All right. We're going to have to give Jake Bean this game off. He's at 56%. So we're going to give him the next game off to get him back up to 100. Even though he's been our best defender. Oh, I missed P-Wug's comment in the other chat. I'm sorry, P-Wug. Says, is it winter in the Great White North? Not yet.
Getting colder, though.
All right. Sorokin. Revenge game, Sorokin. Come on, Sorokin. You've dropped to an 897 save percentage. You're better than that. And he picks up a win, 3-2. Whew. DeBrusk and Pacioretty scores twice.
And Gushchin gets the first star.
Yeah.
Finally.
Okay, so let's get Berger back out of here. Put Zach Dean back in, or Jake Bean back in. 60 in the chat says hello, hello. To you as well. Fortunately, if you're just tuning in, we're just about at the end of our stream. Which, I mean, you'll be more than welcome to watch the archive.
Penguins still only one win.
All right. Development report. Cole Miller jumps up to 1.5. I don't think he was. 17 points in 10 games.
He was at 1, so that's good.
Yes, 17 points in 10 games.
Big start for Lethbridge, too, yeah.
Yeah. More guys going up. Like it. Just like it. Arnsby going up. Shaka is going up 3 like every time. I love it. It's great to see. Nobody's going down either. Everybody's trending the right direction. All right.
Wallstead finally got 2.5 stars.
Oh, did he? Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I missed
stuck
that.
at 2 for quite a while.
I missed that. And he celebrates with a win, 6-2 over Montreal. DeBrusk, Bean, Pacioretty, Merkley, Robbins, Kopitar scores. All right, good job, gentlemen. And Ryan Merkley continues to improve on left defense. So we're now 2 games over 500. And I feel so much better. And we didn't get fired yet. Hooray.
Safe for a while.
Safe for a while. So with that, as we kind of as it just saves here, and we'll just take a quick peek at board confidence. Thinks that the season is a great success so far, and the team is in an outstanding shape. For a long-term perspective, he is happy with your Merc as general manager. Awesome. So with that, I think that's a good spot for us to wrap up. So I will begin this. So thank you very much for tuning in to another Franchise Hockey Manager stream. We typically stream every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/Franchise Hockey Manager, as well as twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. All of our streams are archived on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/OOTP Developments as well. You can also reach out to us on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Franchise Hockey Manager. On Twitter, we're at Franchise Hockey. You, of course, can reach out to us as well on our official website, which is ootpdevelopments.com. Click on the community button in the top right-hand corner, which will bring you to our official forums where you can come talk about Franchise Hockey Manager, Out of the Park Baseball, Perfect Team, Out of the Park Go, or anything else you wish to discuss. Jeff, I've been saying this lately. I'm going to continue to say it. If you're not following us on social media, if you're not following us on the website, you might want to get on that here very shortly, because you never know when news might drop.
Yep, still working on. We actually just started the official beta testing for FHM 8 last week. and that's coming along nicely so far. He seems pretty happy with the improvements, and things are going fairly smoothly. So we will have some news on that. Probably, well, it's going to be a little while yet, but we'll probably be releasing some. I think we'll probably do the trailer and stuff fairly close to release. But there will be news coming on that, and we'll occasionally give things away here in the chat. And
let's give information away.
Stuff.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Mm-hmm. Never. We've actually slipped into a tie for first place.
You bullied me into it last week.
Oh, yes. I'm such a bully. All right. So thank you very much, Jeff. Thank you for everyone else tuning in or watching this on our archive. And we will see you all again next week.